Hi everyone, so by the time I'm posting this, it should be April 8th, which means that tomorrow is Easter. So I thought I'd do a model related to Easter and bunnies, so I made a bunny. And yeah, I really like this one. I'm happy with the shape of the body, and it has a cool folding process. So yeah, with that being said, here's how to fold it. Alright, so I'm going to start this model off with a 10-inch sheet of paper, and that will give you a model that turns out to be this size. You can use a 6-inch piece of paper, and that will give you a model that turns out this size, so it's really up to you. This model is medium-high level complexity, so yeah, it's pretty hard. Alright, so let's start color side up, and let's valley fold diagonally in half. Alright, now let's turn over and let's valley fold in half vertical wise up like this, but you only want to make a pinch mark right here, just a small one. There, like that. And now what you want to do, let's rotate it this way so that the pinch mark is on the left, is you want to make another pinch in between this point and this point down here. So let's fold this up, make sure that it aligns nicely, and let's just fold right here and unfold, and we should have this. So now let's rotate this way, I think, and let's take this point and fold it all the way up to this point. So valley fold up, and let's flatten all the way. And now let's rotate, and let's take this point down here and fold it all the way up to this point up here. Now let's turn over, and then you want to valley fold up like this and let this flap swing out. So our model should look like that. Okay, so actually I made a bit of a mistake. We have to reverse the creases that we made, so let's unfold and let's valley fold this up, mountain fold this behind, and valley fold this back to where it was. There we go, now everything's right. And now what we want to do is take this edge and fold it up to this crease. And unfold. And do the same here, fold the edge up to the crease. And unfold. And now we're going to make a rabbit ear, very fitting for this model. So let's fold them both at the same time, making this, and let's fold this to the right. And let's turn over and do the same thing. So edge to crease, unfold, and again edge to crease, unfold, and fold both of them at the same time and fold it to the left this time. And let's rotate our model and let's flip it this way, and our model should end up looking like this. Okay, so now let's work on the head. this is kind of tricky, so let's hope I remember. So let's valley fold down along this crease. Let's valley fold all the way across. And if we unfold, it should look like that. But let's keep this folded. And then now you want to valley fold up so that it aligns with the edge behind. And then you want to valley fold down again so that it lines up with the edge behind. And then now we're going to do something different. We're going to unfold it and then refold down so that this crease that we made lines up with this edge. Like that. And let's valley fold up. And I did something wrong. No, I didn't, sorry. And then I valley fold back down again. Yes, okay, this is right, I can assure you. Sorry, I scared you there a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna do a rabbit ear fold. So, let's fold this point down here, up to this point up here. Okay, and then let's take this edge and fold it up to this edge. And then do a rabbit ear. So fold them both at the same time. And we're going to make a new crease in the middle that goes all the way up to the top point. And then let's fold it down like that. And those are all the pre-creases for the head. So if we unfold this like that, those are all the pre-creases we need for the base of the head. Alright, so before we get started on the head, there's one more thing we have to do that I forgot. Let's valley fold this here and back so that we have a guideline. And now we want to fold this edge up to this crease right here. And let's valley fold all the way across. And unfold. Okay, now we actually have all the creases that we need to start folding the head. Okay, so first, let's take the crease that we just made and let's outside reverse fold. So open it up and flatten like that. And then we want to pull out some inner layers. So let's take this flap and pull it, and we should find this layer, and let's just reverse fold it out. Let's do the same on the other side, so turn over and pull out this layer, like that. Okay, and then now let's turn over again, and let's actually open this up this time. And we want to do an open sync. So we want to make a fold between these 2 points right here. And then use your hands underneath to provide support. And then mount and fold all around. On the existing creases. And, oh yeah, make sure this flap gets reversed downwards. And flatten. So that was kind of tricky. I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. It looks like that. I'll just unfold it and do it again. So it should look like this. And then, if it's easier for you, you can spread sync it like that, and then, yeah, so spread sync it like that, and then valley fold up. But any way you do it, the inside should look like that. Hopefully yours is a bit cleaner than mine. And then the outside should look like this. Alright, now we're gonna go along some more of the existing creases, so let's valley fold on this V for valley. And then let's valley fold on this V, and then I think there's 2 more valley folds. Let's do this V here, and then 1 more valley fold. That's just a straight across valley fold, like that. Okay, so now what we have to do is reverse fold this point up, so that it matches this point up here. The 2 points, yes. Again, this is still on existing creases. Okay, and then now we want to do 2 more reverse folds, so let's open this up and push in again on the existing creases, and let's reverse fold this flap as well. Okay, and then now one final step. You want to take these 2 flaps and pull them. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to rip the paper. And let's flatten it down like that and close the model up. And I admit the head looks very weird right now, but don't worry, we'll get to making it look better in a little bit. Alright, so now let's make the front legs. So let's valley fold this here. There is no particular reference point for this. Just do it about like that, and just to make everything match nicely, let's do the other side too. So make sure that this point lines up with that point up there. Okay, now let's turn over and let's reverse fold this leg. So let's fold this up a tiny bit. Let's just do it right here, and then make a crease that goes up to this point, like that. And let's repeat what we did on this leg. Okay, so that's what the leg should look like right now. Okay, so now let's work a bit on the tail, and this part is a little tricky, but I'll try to explain it the best I can. So first, let's valley fold this up onto this point. Well, it should align with that point, and this edge should align with that edge. Alright, now let's turn over, and let's valley fold down so that this edge aligns with this edge. And this next step is kind of tricky, so I'm going to zoom in. We have to fold this flap into thirds, and this is tricky, but what you have to do is just fiddle with the fold. So just bend it down, don't actually crease, and then bend it up once. And then fiddle with the folds until this edge aligns with this edge, and this edge aligns with this edge. Alright, I think that looks alright. You can pause the video if you need a bit longer, but that's what it should look like. And then let's unfold this. And now we have to make a fold with a kind of a vague reference. So one thing that it has to do is start at this point, and then it can't be straight across, it has to bend down a little bit, and there's no real reference to how much it bends down, how much it slants, I guess is a better way of saying it. But one reference, if you want one, is that this line should be parallel with this line up here. So flatten this all the way across and unfold, and those are the pre-creases for the tail. Alright, so now let's fold the tail. So first thing we should do is outside reverse fold this point. So open it up and mountain fold down, and valley fold this back up. And then now what you want to do is crimp along existing creases. So let's open it this way, and let's mountain fold a V. V for mountain. And let's crimp it along this crease and this crease back here. So it should look like that. I had to do a bit of fiddling for mine. And then now what you have to do is outside reverse fold this flap out here on the V. So go down like that. And then you have to reverse fold this flap inside. So open it up and reverse fold it in. And there's going to be these two small flaps in here, and you're going to reverse fold them as well. So mountain fold. Yeah, not all creases are existing here. And close it up like that. And then now let's do a little something with the tail because it's looking a bit boring. So let's crimp it inside. Actually, first let's pre-crease it. So let's valley fold down and let's valley fold up, and it should be at this point. So it should look like that. And then open, and let's crimp the tail down. Like that. And just to make it a little cuter, let's reverse fold in the tail just a little bit. Like that. And then one thing right here, just to not give him a sharp butt, let's open this up and push this corner in. And then let's flatten it. And there we have a bit of a nicer curve. Alright, so now let's make the head look a bit better because it doesn't look good right now. So let's valley fold this down. And valley fold this one down here. And then you want to open up the flap to the middle and squash upwards so that it aligns like that. And then do the same with this ear. Open it up to the middle. There we go, that's the middle. And squash so that it lines up with the other ear. And then, to make it not look like a mouse, let's valley fold this in a little bit, just so that it looks a bit nicer. I'm not totally happy with how the head looks, but if you want, you can try making up your own head for this model. And then now, let's fix this bit, which is kind of tricky, and a lot of folds with no guidelines. So let's mountain fold here, and mountain fold on the other side too. And we're just going to crimp this in, so push here and flatten. Just so that the head is in a good position instead of being up here like that. That looks a little weird. So it looks better. But then we obviously have to get rid of this. So let's valley fold this in just enough so that the triangle is gone. And also you can take a bit of the neck too. So mountain fold behind, and then I'm going to zoom in and then mountain fold a bit of the neck behind as well. Like that. So now it's nice and round here. And then do the same here. So let's open this and mountain fold inside. Like that. So this is what it should look like. As you can see, it's kind of messy, but it's the inside, so it doesn't matter. And then one final step we can do to make this look a little nicer is to blunt the feet. So let's open this up and reverse fold the point in. Let's do that on this one too. Like that. Just a little bit. You won't want to do anything too intense. And yeah, let's reverse fold these back feet. Alright. And there is our bunny. I hope you enjoyed folding that, and in the meantime, have fun folding.